the brush thing is an interesting journey because although I am pretty budget minded when it comes to materials and I mean use the best you can, use the best you can afford. I think that's good advice. But I've spent literally, and I mean literally thousands of dollars on brushes trying to find, okay, what works for me. And I've bought the cheap ones and I bought the expensive ones and everything in between. And what I've discovered is there's just not the perfect brush. And this is the other thing. You spend all this money on brushes, and guess what? Even if you take care of them, they wear out eventually. They start to fray and they lose their shape. And there's all kinds of tricks that I've done to delay that. But if you can find a reliable source of a brush that consistently works, I think that's a good thing. So like I use a certain brand of paint. I and so these brushes, so there's this company in California called Trekell, and they're, I don't know, not as widely known as they should be, in my opinion. Um, but they make all kinds of different brushes, and they also like they will do things. They've done this recently. If customers aren't buying a certain size or type of brush, they'll discontinue it. So they are a business. It's not like we're going to have everything available. We're only going to make stuff that makes money. But they do. So there's two types of brushes I like to have. I like to have hog bristle, and I like to have a softer brush. Now, back in the day, that would be sable. You know, um, those are getting really expensive. And the synthetics are keeping right up. Oh, you can sell sables for the. Oh, we'll just sell our plastic bristles for. I'm just like, come on, really? You don't need to charge that much. But and Trikel, I think also the reason I have gone to them a lot is I feel like they are, they're keeping up with everyone else, but it seems like a little bit lower than most everybody. Some of the other, and I'm not going to name any names because I've used everyone's brushes, and there's a lot of good brush companies out there. But I don't know. Trikel has just kind of become my buddy, and they've let me know I'm going to be on their pro team now. I've sold tons of brushes for them just in my workshops. Like not being, like, you don't know, guys owe me anything. I just like your company. And then they started kind of, patting me on the back for that. And then I recently, tried to get on their pro team, and they've said, yeah, you can be on our pro team.